He don't keep his screen clean at all.
You Josie, we
Jesus.
are live.
Okay.
Hola, soldiers, what's shaking? Bienvenida. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Buenos
Okay.
tardes. Good evening. ¿Cómo estás tú? How are you? Welcome to Soulful Sunday. Question of the day. How hospitable are you? Are you someone when you greet a stranger, it's like you met a friend? That's what we're going to be talking about tonight, hospitality. And I have invited my sister Josie to share on this evening's call because of a childhood dream we once had of owning a bread and breakfast. I'm Savvy D. Jones, the Hope Coach. And here on this channel, we try to meet every Sunday just to give you guys a brief idea of what's going on here in San Nicolas de Ibarra or here in Chapala, where I currently live.
Okay.
Josie, introduce yourself, sis.
Hello there. Hola, as Donna says in Mexico. I am Josephine Smith. I am number 6 of 9 children born to Maddie Jones and JW Jones. My sister Donna has invited me here, and I'm just so pleased and honored. Is to share with you hospitality. And now that Donna is doing this live stream, I'm excited because you're going to get the both of two worlds.
Yes, absolutely. Josie, I remember when we were kids that we used to, well, we weren't really kids. We were like teenagers. We were older. We were
Mm-hmm.
older individuals. We might have even been in our early 20s, or me in my
Okay.
early 20s. You were a little younger. But we used to talk about having a bed and breakfast.
We
And
did.
I really believe that seed was sown when we were kids.
Oh, I can believe that. I can believe that. I remember so many times different friends of moms and dads when they came by. She just laid the foundation. She always had good food. We were always well versed, and we were allowed to meet the friends, sit and talk and laugh with the friends. And her home, when visiting ministers would come,
Yeah.
she always made it a point is to send a meal by the pastor's assistants to that hotel so that minister would get a good home cooked meal.
That's true. That's true. And there were even times when conventions were going on, and a lot of individuals were coming into the city. That
Mhm.
our mom was a delegate. I
Oh yeah.
remember that word,
Oh yeah.
delegate,
Yeah.
and we'd have to give up our bedroom so that
Yes.
they so that they would have a place to stay and sleep during that week of the convention. So I really believe back then that
Hmm.
mom instilled that seed of being hospitable to strangers, to
And
guests.
not only that, she was kid friendly.
Oh
It
yeah,
couldn't be just people without no children. She wasn't about that. She loved children. So when she did delegates, she made sure that if they had children, those children were welcome too.
exactly. I mean, why wouldn't they
Yeah.
want to come to a house full of kids? I mean, there were 9 of us. They were
Yes,
sure to have a playmate. If they were a
absolutely.
single child or whatever the case may be, they were gonna build some communication and some social skills in our home because
Right,
just the way
right.
mom raised us. And
Yeah,
then we grew up. We got married,
yeah.
we had children, we had jobs, we had our responsibilities at church.
Yes,
So
yes.
we kind of put our dream of having a bed and breakfast on the back burner.
Hmm.
So how do you feel about that now, Josie, that your big
I
sis?
I think the dream still is it's just there, just waiting to be birthed. Because I've always said, you and I used to talk about it all the time, Donna, if you got a place, a nice big place, and how I would cook the breakfast. Because I loved cooking breakfast. Mama had us up Saturday and Sunday before our chores. We had a good, well balanced meal, homemade biscuits, homemade cut up hash browns, croquette, salmon croquette, sausage, bacon, orange juice, and eggs. We were
Yes.
well fed. And then we were off to do our chores. You
Yes.
know, same thing Sunday morning. Got up and made that big breakfast and sent us on off to Sunday school, learned about the Lord in church. And when she came home, that good old fashioned well cooked meal. McDonald's and Burger King didn't see us often.
Oh
Not at
no,
all.
no. And
Mm.
as much as we loved Kentucky Fried Chicken, there was very seldom times that we saw that. I remember
Yeah,
one minister coming to the house, and Mom had cooked. She had fried chicken and greens, and I don't remember all the other fixings that were on the side. But
right.
when he sat down in that dining room to that big table and began to consume her food, he
Yes,
looked and
yes.
he said, "I remember." He said, "Maddie, you done killed the colonel." I'll
Yes,
never
yeah,
forget
kill the
that.
turtle.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
so
remember one. I remember one pastor um talked about her. He was the evangelist, and he had came and spoke, and he said, "Where is that sister that sent that meal to my room?"
yeah,
He
yeah.
said, "Where is that sister?" And I remember one saying, "When if heaven have cooks, she sure gonna be there." It was so hilarious, but they
Yeah,
were very appreciative is to be taken care of while they were away from home. No
yes,
funniness about it. She never self-delivered it. It was always done in order. And it
yeah,
was like feeding royalty. She
yeah.
treated them like royalty
Right,
when
right.
they were here.
Yeah,
Hmm.
hospitality, I believe, is a gift, and I believe she was gifted with it, just like I
Yes.
believe that you have that gift. I mean, you have a
Oh,
servant's heart. I bet you
bless you.
still working in the kitchen at church, right?
Well, I worked there yesterday at the prayer breakfast. Sure did. Made those homemade biscuits
Yeah,
and
yes.
croquettes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just in us. So I think, and I think that it's biblical to be hospitable.
Yeah.
There's so many stories in the Bible
Yeah.
that talk about how to. You never know when you may be entertaining strange angels unaware. So
Mm-hmm.
being hospitable, being kind to strangers, I believe is a type of ministry. So
Yeah.
here in San Nicolas de Ibarra, when I think of those things and our upbringing, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to work with Sonia Faloyan and
Mm-hmm.
um, and Sunshine Johnson as business partners, uh,
Right. Right.
to have a space, a place where individuals, sojourners,
Yes. Yes.
guests, strangers who may be
Yes.
traveling through the land to have a soft landing on that road less traveled. So I wanted to share some definitions that I found as I was studying on hospitality. So it's derived from the Latin word hospice,
Hospice.
Hospes, and it means host, guest, and stranger. And if you look in the dictionary under Wikipedia, they say hospitality is a relationship of
Uh-huh.
a host towards guests with some amount of goodwill and welcome. It includes reception, it includes some type of reception and entertainment of guests, visitors, or strangers. And I said, I thought entertainment was interesting, but if you look at the hotels and big big chain places, they do have some type of entertainment available for the people that come and stay at their establishments. It may be a bar, it may be a restaurant, it may be a swimming pool. They may even have some live bands and different things going on, but they do provide entertainment. And for some, it just might be that idiot box, the television. I'm just saying, different strokes for different folks. But yeah, so how do you feel about that? Do you think in our upbringing that is something that mother provided?
I think that was something that she provided. She definitely put a seed there for us watching that, her allowing us to be part of that. Yes, I definitely think that was something she
Great.
definitely did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And it
Absolutely.
it it it, it was just no respect of person. It was any and everybody.
Right.
Yep.
Absolutely. I must agree. So I'm going to say thank you, Mom. She's gone on to be with the Lord. But thank you for teaching us just how to be kind,
Oh
how to
yeah.
be open, how
Yeah.
to open your doors, to open your heart, to be available, to allow someone to be able to come in and not have to worry about where they're going to lay their head because they're traveling through your area. But
Mhm.
they can come in, they can lay down, they can have their own space. One of the other words, it's kind of a figure of speech in Latin words, is called hospitalis. And I'm thinking that hospitals may come be derived from that word as well, but
Uh-huh.
it means guest chamber, a guest
Mm.
lodging, or some type
Mhm.
of an inn. And I really believe that here at Sojourners Vista del Lago, that's what we offer. We are we have a welcoming environment where the individuals can come in. We have a friendly reception for them, for the
Yeah.
sojourner, whether you are a returning guest, a new visitor, or a stranger.
Oh
We
yeah.
are here to welcome you, to provide a place for you to rest, to
Mhm.
relax, to
Rejuvenate.
rejuvenate. You
Mhm.
know, you may be a writer, you may be a sculptor, you may be some type of a creative, and you just need a place to come where you can decompress from all that
Mhm.
busyness that's in the world and
Right.
just have some time to hear yourself think, to hear God speak to you concerning things that he wants you to do, or just to rest.
Right.
And I
Mm.
and I'm so grateful. I'm so happy that what you and I had as young women as a dream,
Right. Right.
I am now doing that. And I'm looking forward to you and Vern coming down and
Yeah.
seeing how we have been blessed.
Yeah.
Um, we're grateful. We are humble to be able to have this here for our friends and our families. And that's how it started off. We just said,
Right.
let's get a building so that when our families want to travel to Mexico, they don't have to pay for
No.
those horrible prices that you find in some of the Airbnbs or the chains or the all-inclusive hotels.
Right.
There's a lot of cost to that. So we didn't want that for our families. And so that's why
Yeah.
we ended up getting what we finally call Casa Verde, because it's a big greenhouse, Josie, on Carretera.
Oh wow.
And so, and then in doing that, we came up with the idea this could be a bed and breakfast. We can extend this to strangers, to other
Yeah.
individuals outside our immediate family for a small fee. And so
Yes.
during the month of March, anybody who wants to schedule a time for later in the future, you can do that. And get it at the introductory prices, because the prices will go up next month. So you tell Vern to get busy.
How about, I'm glad you said that, because we were just saying last week, he was saying, okay, Josie, where do you want to go? Where do you want to travel this year? Because we like to take at least 2 trips. As husband and wife, we've been married 25 years. And we are, my wedding anniversary is December 26th. So he keeps saying, do you want to do a cruise? Do you want to do this? What do you want to do? Well, I said, whatever I do, which I'm really kind of leaning toward the week of Christmas, is to take 7 days. And your place over in Mexico is one of the options. And I really truly want to come and visit. Um, I forgot the place was green. Our family house was green, y'all.
It was.
And
Josie,
that
you're
still is
right.
green to this
We
day.
grew up in a
We grew up
greenhouse.
in a
Oh
greenhouse.
my gosh.
Okay. And we had a greenhouse on the next street because we delivered papers for our neighborhood. And Donna and I loved going in that greenhouse. I mean, it's funny how things play into
Yeah,
play. When you're children, you grow to love and you see and you experience, and you take that and it goes with you in life, in your latter part of life,
that's
not
right.
knowing how it's going to mold and shape you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, yep, I'm going to say to my husband tonight, let's book Mexico
Right.
because we can get a discount price and we'll be able to share those wonderful pictures from our point of view as visiting Mexico as a couple, as a married
Exactly.
couple. Donna's
Exactly.
there and she's single right now, but she gives us beautiful scenery, beautiful history of Mexico. And I think everybody should want to visit
Oh, yeah.
Mexico.
Yes, 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 absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to you all. I will be reminding Vern. Josie says she wants to come to Mexico. So, and Josie, the
Mexico,
beautiful
that's my
thing
boy.
of it is you all could probably extend it because you would be able to stay at the Casa Verde for nothing. Then you can travel other parts of Mexico where you're going to
Right.
end up having to pay, but at least you didn't have the burden here in San Nicolas de Ibarra.
Okay.
So just consider that. Just consider that.
Yes, most definitely. But it's definitely a 7 day vacation, and I think could see pretty much or get a mouthful of Mexico.
Oh yeah, we'll
You
make
know,
sure. We'll make
yeah,
sure. We'll
yeah.
make sure of it. Well, Josie, I want to thank you for being here. I thank Vern for helping you get online because I know sometimes those
Yeah, he
technical
the tech
skills of yours.
man.
But I'm
So
so
yeah.
glad. Hey, sweet chemistry. Love you too. Love you too. I just see I see Kimbria is on. Kimbria is on. Wonderful, wonderful. So
Wonderful. Hey, Nisi.
yeah, yeah. For for you guys that are on, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Savvy Soldier. That's Souljar, because I am a soul within a vessel, and I really believe that this latter part of my life is going to be the best part of my life.
It's
I
your
think
time.
it's my time. Josie, you were talking about a scripture that a message that you had just
Message
heard.
today. It's your time. You have
It's
to
my
start
time.
again. So yes, it's definitely your time. I am honored and blessed to be a part of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Josie, thank you. I love you, sis. Love you
I
so
love you
much.
too. And we will be
Oh,
seeing you later. No,
yes.
sooner
Well,
than
yeah,
later.
I'll be coming to the States in April and
Yes.
then returning in June. So because there's three of us running the company, so we don't ever want to leave one person by themselves too long. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'll be coming in April. I've got a birthday that I'm celebrating with my friend Dora in June, and then turning back around, and I have a friend that's going to be coming back with me. So I'm pretty excited
Ooh.
about that.
Excited. Very excited. Well, safe travels for when you do arrive. Tell the beautiful women of God over there that I send blessings from Michigan
Yes,
and that I
absolutely.
look forward to seeing them
All
very
right.
soon.
Will do, Josie. All
All
right.
right.
Love up on my nieces and nephews, and I'll talk to
Most
you soon.
definitely. Most definitely. Happy Easter.